So it is a hard time to choose which phone to get for yourself or to suggest to someone if they ask you, because there are tons of brands out there and all these slightly have a different function or is oriented to different personals. So this is something that you might not have heard on a video, and this is true, phones differ for people. So once again, welcome back folks, this is me Nevil, and today, yes, today we're going to unbox 3 brand new phones from 3 major competitors, and as I said, competitors, this is going to be a war. Let's see who wins. And as I said earlier, at the end of this video, we are going to find out together, yes together, which phone brand suits you. So that was a lot. Why wasting more time? Let's jump into the video and keep things rolling. As you can see, we have Realme, Oppo and Vivo smartphones on the table. And before getting into the video, all these are budget smartphones and they're doing a great deal at the budget price segments. So this video is based on my perspective and things may or may not change for you. And there is no sponsors for the video. If you have a different thought on something mentioned in the video, feel free to share to the community. Comments are open. Realme C11, Oppo A12 and 2 Vivo Y91i. And then I totally spoiled the rhyming. So these are the phones we have today, and all this comes under a price segment of 10,000 rupees or $130. The buying link, irrespective of the country, will be mentioned in the description if you feel like checking it out for yourself. So let's get to the unboxing. Oh, and did I mention this is my first unboxing on the channel, so mind if there are some issues. Let's get these open. So first we are going to unbox the Vivo Y91i, and I think the box is great. It's having a white and black texture to the box and it's great. So talking about the box, the plastic really had me. So you could see all the details rightly wrapped up and the text is also nice. Cutting the plastic was an easy task. You could see it just slightly gave me a cut, but taking it off was really hard. So it may be due to some kind of issue for security or secureness, but I think it was really hard for me. From the side, they just made it stick with the box and it was really hard to get it off. So it's having some kind of sponsorship with IPL, which I think I don't know more about it. So just opening it up, you could see the boxes are same, it's both the same variant. Just showing it off to you guys to get a clear picture of how the unboxing is. So I'm just going to unbox the right one, and here I could just cut off the seal easily. The seal is down there and you could just open up the box. You could see the phone right there on the top. You have some paperwork at first and the charging, and that we will cover in the video after a few minutes. And here you could see it's in a plastic wrapper, and the plastic wrapper has an opening at the top and the very end. So if you're a person who just takes it out of curiosity, and it may be dropped because there's an opening at the top and the very end, which I think Vivo, you should just fix it out, just need an opening at either of one sides. So you can see the plastic case with it. It is also nice. You're having a plastic case with a budget smartphone for free. That's really great. So you don't have to go for another case if you think that one suits you well. So the phone is really nice. It's having a notch design, and all that I will cover in the video coming up. So you could see the Vivo branding right there. It's black, so you could see the blue is right there below. If you're a person who holds the phone at that angle, you are not definitely going to see that blue right there tinted below. So guys, here comes the Oppo A12, and the box is pretty much big when compared to the other boxes. It's really huge. So you could see this is also a white themed one, and it's having both phone variants in the very front. I just unboxed this to just take a peep, so this is a second unboxing, and really sorry for that guys. So it is a smooth experience taking it out of the box, and you have all the paperwork and all the charging and casing stuff, which we will cover in a few minutes in this video, as I said. So here you could see it's in a plastic cover, so you could just open it from one side, which is really secure. So I think Vivo just make it this one, so it is really great. So you can see the blue texture, which is really great. We'll get that in a minute. So next up we have the Realme C11, and which I think is really great. The box is so definitely so super and cool. The texting and the yellow color, it's really pops. So if you're a person who is going to take or choose a phone, no one does that. But if you are someone who is going to look on the beauty of the box and choose a phone, then this one bangs it right there. So here you could see the box is really great, and the texture and finish, it's really nice. The plastic was more to a tough end, but not as Vivo. It was sticking to the box, but it was easy for me to get it out. So the box is really nice. The detailing and the info of all the things I just mentioned, so nice and easy, so you can just catch your eyes. So here you could see, hey, welcome to Realme family, which just gives a nice family touch or a family warmth right there the phone you are having is just inviting you to the Realme family. It's nice. So you could see the case, the plastic case which we saw on both phones is missing right here. So also you could see this camera bump, new design, which I'm really excited to see through, is being printed on that paperwork. So you could see here the phone is right there. It's also in a case, so you can just open it from the below, but it was really too sticky. It just took me quite a bit of time to get that rip open. So after that the phone just slides in smooth, and here you could see it's also having an knob design, and here is the back. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. It's having two different materials which you could feel by touch, and the Realme logo is on a ribbon kind of material. I really did try to get the black variant, but this is the one I got. It's a green tint, so it's really great. And guys, the back is so amazing, and for this detail and this price, designing was amazing from Realme side. So talking about rating, I'm going to give Realme a 5 out of 5 because that is really eye-catching. For this price segment, the phone is so damn amazing. It's having the Realme text and the phone, that's really amazing. The logo, the yellow color which pops out, and the detailing given on the box, it's really amazing. So the second one here is Vivo, and it's going to get a 4 out of 5 because it's also minimalistic. It's a small box which is pretty much decent for a smartphone at this price segment, and it's having all the details pretty much printed. And I'm thinking, and from my perspective side, Vivo is going to get a 4 out of 5. And going on to the third position, we are having Oppo A12, and it's going to get a 3 out of 5 because it is a bit too big. It's really big compared to both other boxes, and it's not that handy. It's also having not that great of a designing and not that great of a functions printed on. So I think Oppo is going to have a 3 out of 5 in this segment. So going to see all these phones in detail, first we are having Vivo on the list. So as you can see, it's having a black and blue tinted design, but I think it's pretty much minimalistic. And here you could see the camera bump, which takes me back into years because that thing is damn old, and that design, it's really boring. So you can see one flash, single flash right there, and the camera bump. And going into the front side, you're having a notch design. It is common for this price segment, and notch design is perfect. And going down, you have the normal charging port and the speaker grill to the right, and you could see that aux is still present right there. So this phone is minimalistic and a kind of old feeling. So going on to the Oppo A12, it's having a bit more of detail. It's having a modern design, a fingerprint sensor which is mentionable, and here is two cameras and a flash right there. So the specs and details will be later given on. You could see the USB charging and the speaker grill to the left, and you could see the aux cable to the right. It's also having a notch design, and it's really steady. The buttons are there to the left and right as well. And here you could see it is a good phone, and the build quality is really nice. The designing, great job compared to Vivo. So talking about Realme, I really loved it. It's also having a notch. If you could see, I'm just showing it off, and that's a notch right there, but the bezels are really thin, and the phone is really premium. Look that back, oh my god, it's really gorgeous. The shadows and lights reaching on it, it's really amazing to watch, and this thing looks really premium. No one is going to say this is under a 10,000 rupees phone. This is really great. I really love the phone. Its camera bump and everything, it's really premium, and comparatively this one is really the best. So talking about the design, the performance, the specs and the features, I have Realme and the Oppo at a tie, because Realme has the amazing design, the fluid experience and all that things, but Oppo at this price segment gives you more amount of RAM and even a fingerprint sensor, which is missing on both other devices. So Realme has its own advantages, and Oppo, you're great. So I'm just giving you a sneak peek of the camera. Realme's camera is very far better than the Oppo's camera, so that would be covered in the next video if you're interested. So overall, I'm giving a tie, a 5 out of 5 for Realme and Oppo A12, but Vivo, you just disappointed me very much. So I'm giving you a 3 out of 5 because at this price segment, at the price you're buying, it is really cheap, and that's not up to the mark. So I'm giving a 3 out of 5 for Vivo, and that's it for the design. Now let's go to the chargers. So first up we have the Vivo Charger. It is an old-fashioned charger. You can say it by seeing the USB port is to one of its sides, and it is a bit old classy, but in some situations it may be handy too. So going on with the cable, it is from USB to micro USB, and it's an old traditional one as well. So you can see the cable is of good quality. It's not that premium, but it's okay. It's a bit tangly, but it does the job. It's really great. So talking about the charger, it is about 5 volts to 1 ampere and definitely not fast charging, and at this price segment fast charging is really premium. So the quality is not that great. It's a bit cheap and lightweight. Few crashes, it might have some issues. So talking about the Oppo's charger, it is a bit big and chunky when compared to Vivo's, but it is the normal traditional charger that we get with almost all kind of premium smartphones. And when compared to Vivo, it is better in quality and the specs are same for all the chargers throughout and no fast charging included. The cable is much more premium and I like the way it is. So talking about the Realme's charger, it is a very big fat boy. So you can see it is really big and the specs are same for everything, but in my opinion it's a bit too big and I would prefer the Oppo's charger because it is really in hand and it is not that fat as Realme. But the finishing and build quality, Realme, you have me again. So you could see all of them in my hand and you can compare the size. You could see Vivo is really small and cheap and it's lightweight, so it may have crashes, it may take crashes and get damaged, but Oppo is the correct size. But comparatively, Realme has a smooth finish and smooth touch and it's having a really professional touch that you could see in most high-end smartphone device chargers. So Realme, you're doing a great deal at protecting things at the lower price segment. So going for the final rating, I'm really confused. Oppo with a fingerprint sensor and Realme with a good design and a good camera, I'm really confused. Vivo is totally out of the picture. But as in the beginning of the video, as I said, phones differ for different people. So if you need a small phone to hold in your hand just as a secondary phone, no features needed, then Vivo is your phone. But if you need a fingerprint sensor, quick unlock and all that, Oppo is for you. But if you need a really good phone just to showcase your main driver phone, then Realme it is. It's good performance, it's really smooth and the design is really showcasable. As of my results, I'm giving a 5 for Oppo and Realme, but Vivo, I'm truly disappointed, just giving you a 3 out of 5. So guys, that was it for this video. If you want to see the gaming performance, the camera test, the battery comparison and all that things, you could just mention down below. I would make a video part 2 of this version if you guys really love it. So please do like this video, subscribe and share with your family, and if you need the part 2 series, don't forget to comment down below. So thank you guys for watching. This is a new video. Please share it with your friends and family, subscribe. Your suggestions are always welcomed and feel free to comment down below. And this is me, Nevil. You're watching this on Nevil Studios, and until the next time, let's catch up later. Signing out. TC.